Yesterday was the first time in 14 days that the weather in the area hit 32 degrees. For all the snow and ice we received, the area also experienced its share of problems. Over the last week, the Wabash Valley has seen different snowstorms hit, causing issues for Hoosiers. Since last week, Sergeant Matt Ames of the Indiana State Police reports that there have been 32 slide-offs, 39 property damage accidents, and 8 personal injury accidents. The storm also put a strain on those working to create safer roads.
It was definitely a crazy week. We had one of the biggest snowstorms we've had in over a decade, and it was definitely challenging to fight at times, especially when snow comes down on you as fast and as hard as it did. Hats off to our drivers. They did a really good job of making sure the roads stayed as clear as possible during the storm.
In the winter, Prox Lawn Care of Terre Haute turns to snow plowing, working on gas stations, truck stops, and churches before moving to residential property, parking lots, and driveways. President and CEO Travis Morris says with the amount of snow that was falling, it was important to keep drivers rested, but also on the roads to help ensure safety for drivers.
The average number of my employees was probably somewhere between that 48 and 56 hour range in that 3-4 days. So, a lot of hours in that short period of time. And then when you ask about when the snows come in and stuff like that, you have to start looking at things like what time do businesses open, what businesses are open 24 hours.
Morris says his company went through 10 skids of salt over the last week, with each skid carrying 40 to 50 bags of salt.
Within the last couple of years, I know we haven't used a whole lot of salt. We haven't used a whole lot of our materials just for the simple fact that we haven't had that big event, but this one really tested us. And, we had a lot of new drivers out. We had a lot of new personnel on who maybe had never seen this type of event.
Morris says with snow and ice melting, he warns drivers to remain cautious.